Hey, it's Brock here from Rock Hill Farms, and today I'm going to do some stump grinding. I've got a rental house that's got a tree that's been standing dead for quite some time. It's basically just a trunk now. It's decent diameter, but it shouldn't be hard to take out. So I'm going to cut that down and grind it out. Then over by the driveway, there's another stump that had been, cut down 20 years before, and we almost busted it out manually before I had a tractor. But I need to finish cleaning that up. And then in my barbed wire fence removal video, we took out a bunch of fence here, and to get to it, I cut down a bunch of small trees, clumps of bushes almost, and then some that were like 3-inch diameter little trees. And so I'm gonna go all the way down this fence line and grind all those out. Then I'm gonna load up, head over to the rental house, and get those bigger ones dealt with, and hopefully have a productive day. So let's get started. So something little like this, it honestly would have been quicker and easier to use my front hoe bucket from Artillion. Just pop those out like nothing. Probably everything I'm gonna dig here could have been done with the front hoe bucket, but I've already got the stump grinder on. It's what I'm using today. My Artillion adapter is on the front, so I just didn't feel like switching it over. But one thing I did notice is that I'm not getting as far below ground level as I usually do. And so I think I need to extend out my top link to kind of angle that main frame down a little bit and get a little more depth on these. Well, we're up to almost 70 and it's starting to get a little warm in the cab, so I'm going to go ahead and pop the doors off. Adjusting that top link had a huge influence on how deep I was able to grind, so that was definitely what I needed to do there. So I put the doors in the carryall. They'd probably be fine there, but I don't want to run the risk of scratching them up, so after I take out this stump right here, I'm going to run up and put them in the shed. Alright, so that was really pretty quick and easy to take out all those little stumps. Now I'm going to head over and do the bigger ones at that rental property. I think I'll drop the carryall and get the bucket so I can cover over these and cover over the ones I do there. Besides that, I need to take the carryall up to the shop because I'm going to finish the full build on that tonight after I'm done with the stumps. So let's get loaded up and get over there. Alright, so I've got the tractor running up at the top of the hill. This is the main tree that I'm here to get rid of. This side's completely rotten. Then the other side is still somehow alive and putting off branches up at the top. And there's power lines on this side that are about the same height as the top of the tree and maybe only 6 feet away or so. First thing I'm gonna do is see if I can just push on it, see, you know, how much give it's got. If this was a taller tree, it'd really be scary as far as trying to barber chair, but there's just not much weight up high, so I don't think that's gonna be a problem. Alright, so the majority of this tree is rotten. This trunk here is even hollow, even though you've got some blooms up there. This tree is dead. And this entire side is rotten. I'd like it to fall this way, so I'm going to go ahead and put a wedge in it down here. Just go really shallow. Then I'm going to cut through the middle, and cut out the back, and then I think it's going to go before I'm ready. But the good thing is, like I said a minute ago, there's not a lot of weight up top. So that's gonna make it a little bit safer than if this was a full height tree. Alright, there may have been a better way to do that, but it's down. It landed where I wanted it to. But anyway, I'll get that moved out of the way and then we'll get this stump ground out. Alright, so this had been dead for 10 years probably before we bought the property, which was almost 10 years ago. So this has been dead a long time. Before I got the tractor, I busted most of it out with a maul and a sledgehammer. And this little bit sticking up right here is dragging on the bottom of the car of the people who live here. So I'm going to try to pull some rock back with the bucket if I can, and then just knock these crowns off right here. Doing this job reminds me why I moved out of town. There's been about a week's worth of traffic in the last 15 minutes on this road. And we're, you know, it's a small town, so I forgot how much traffic there was out here. But anyway, all I've got to do now is cut up this tree right here and haul it home. But I feel like it was a pretty productive project. I went ahead and fixed this driveway in the back alley where it was washed out while I was here. So I appreciate you taking time to watch the video. In a minute, you'll see links on the screen to a couple more of our videos, and I'll see you next time.